Although the unemployment rates held steady, the economy lost more than 100,000 jobs in December. Hello, this is Bruce Steinberg of SteinbergEmploymentResearch.com reviewing December 2020 U.S. employment trends and developments. Although the Bureau of Labor Statistics is still stating there are errors with the unemployment data, mainly because of persons misclassifying themselves as on temporary layoff when they should be identified as unemployed. They estimate the December unemployment rate would have been 0.6 percentage point higher than reported if they had changed people's responses, which they do not do as a matter of long-standing policy. Officially, the unemployment rate was unchanged at 6.7% in December, or 7.3% if the estimated error is figured in. The size of the entire labor force increased by only 31,000, while the number of employed persons increased by only 21,000, and the number of unemployed also increased, but by only 8,000. And there were 115,000 more people considered as not in the labor force in December. The economy lost a total of 140,000 non-farm jobs in December after adding 336,000 in November and increasing 645,000 in October. A year ago, in December 2019, it was up 184,000 jobs. The December declines were concentrated in, but not limited to, two different private sector service sectors. The private goods producing sector was up 96,000 jobs in December, which was better than the 67,000 gain it saw in November, but less than the 117,000 increase of October. Manufacturing was up 38,000 jobs in December, and that was only slightly higher than the 35,000 increase in November, but somewhat off the 43,000 increase in October. The construction sector gained 51,000 jobs in December, and that was better than the increase of 29,000 in November, but clearly off the 72,000 it added in October. And mining and logging was also up by 4,000 jobs in December after adding 3,000 jobs in November. That followed a 2,000 job gain in October. The private service providing sector declined by 188,000 jobs in December after adding 350,000 in November and gaining 808 in October. A year ago, in December 2019, it increased by 159,000. As mentioned earlier, the December declines were concentrated in two private service producing sectors. The retail trade sector continued to be very uneven in its staffing, with an increase of more than 120,000 in December after contracting by more than 21,000 in November. The professional and business service sector picked up the pace with the addition of 161,000 jobs in December. That was much better than the 88,000 it added in November, but weaker than the 245,000 it increased by in October. A subsector, computer systems design and related services, bounced back with more than 20,000 more jobs in December after declining by 5,000 in November. The entire private education and health services sector contracted by 31,000 jobs in December due to a loss of more than 62,000 private educational services jobs. Home healthcare services added only 1,500 jobs in December, and that was off the pace of more than 12,000 jobs it added in November. The leisure and hospitality sector was down a total of almost 500,000 jobs in December, with a subsector, food services and drinking places, off by almost 400,000 jobs. The total number of government jobs was down 45,000 in December. The federal government was up 6,000. State government was down 19,000 due to a decline of almost 20,000 in state government education. And local government was down a total of 32,000 jobs, with almost all that decline in local government education. Temporary help services continued to add jobs and picked up the pace with an increase of almost 68,000 more jobs in December than November, when it added almost 42,000 jobs. This brings the total number of temporary help services jobs to 2,726,300, which works out to a 2.5% sequential increase, but is still down year over year and down 7.6% from December 2019. Note that temporary help services added almost 700,000 jobs since April, when it plunged by more than 840,000 jobs for March. Although the jobs data for 2020 officially is considered preliminary and will be marked as final with next month's data release, it normally doesn't change too radically. To say that 2020 was a down year for temporary help services would certainly not be inaccurate, and it looks to be about a 14% decline from 2019, which was an off year as well, but by only 1.3%. In December 2020, temporary help services market share, which is its portions of all jobs, increased to 1.9115%, up from 1.8623 the previous month. A year ago, in December 2019, it was 1.9408%, and 2 years ago, in December 2018, it was 1.9971%. Clearly, the employment economy slowed down in December as business contracted, mainly due to the effect of the increase in coronavirus cases as a result of increased social contact during Thanksgiving. The impact of the holiday and New Year's season is yet to be seen, but it won't be good. This has been Bruce Steinberg, and this is just a brief sample of the employment data and analysis we provide.